Hi everybody, this is Mrs. Jinx. I just want to say that I am so excited to meet you. I'm so excited to be your teacher this year. I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself and show you a few things around our language arts course. So a little bit about me. This picture is of my family. This is my husband Keith, my two sons Zachary and Ben, and I have a baby daughter coming in September. This is my 10th year teaching and my 3rd year at VAVA, and I'm so happy to be back. Love teaching at VAVA. In my free time, I like reading, baking, crossword puzzles, board games, Mario Kart, hanging out with my family, tons of fun stuff. So I want to show you a couple things in my course. So I know, when you're keeping track of all of your classes, you might want to use the My Schedule tab to kind of keep track of assignments, but there's a lot of things that are actually within the language arts course that are important to know and be able to go find when you need them. So to do that, you would use your main homepage and click the Classes tab and click into the actual language arts course. So on that homepage, you'll see your grade, your progress. This is how much of the content that you've done over the course of the semester. Any overdue assignments. This is where your links to Class Connects will be, in addition to being in your schedule. And then we also have announcements down here. So on my announcements, I usually put them up once a week. And I'll put little, links to different things that you might need. I'll put a list of assignments due Friday. Any information that I feel is important to share with you, especially kind of a weekly overview, I'll put in these announcements, and you can only get to these announcements from my homepage. So just on the main homepage of Language Arts, down here, class announcements. The other thing that is really important to look at, and this is true in all of your courses, is that grades tab. So up at the top, you would click grades, and then it'll show you all of the assignments that you've done so far. So if you see a 0 on this page, that means that you haven't done that assignment and you need to complete it. You'll see your grade, you'll see feedback from me based on what you turned in. And you can also access the rubric, which is one of the things that I use to grade like teacher scored assignments usually. You also will have under the name of each assignment, you'll have a link that will take you to the folder where the assignment is found for directions, or if it's like a lesson quiz, it'll take you to all of the lessons for that quiz. And it will also tell you here, as you guys can see, when that assignment is going to close. Then this is what a rubric looks like. So you guys can see all the way on the left-hand side is the maximum number of points, and that's what you're going for. So anytime you're submitting a teacher graded assignment, you want to make sure you're paying attention to what do I need to do to get the maximum grade. And when I grade it, you'll see if I marked anything down. You can see that there. Also up at the top, which I thought that I had, up at the top you would click tools and then assignments. So that would be up in this like purple dark bar up here. So tools and then assignments. You can see all of your assignments. You can see what you submitted if you're not sure if you turned something in. You can see the directions for the assignment if it's still open. You can see when it closes, all that good stuff for assignments. And then the same thing, feedback is also available here. And then the last thing I want to show you, I'm going to exit my slideshow here to show you a few things in content. So you would want to click up here at the top, content. And this is how you can find anything in the course, right? I have, different places where you can kind of see lists of things. But here you can look at all of the units on the side. So if you're looking for something in Unit 1, you want to find, a reading passage or something, you can find it here. Okay. One important thing that you will use content for is the unit test. So you can click on the unit test. And then you'll see a study guide, you'll see the test itself, and this is where you would go back in to check your test answers after you've completed it. And then directions for how to get a second attempt and a link to the Google form if you want to get a second attempt on a unit test. We also have some course information here, including the syllabus, my contact information, some helpful how-tos, and then in the Class Connect folder, you'll have your attendance quizzes, of course, notes. I'm going to put notes here and possibly recordings, and then your assignments for Class Connect. So during each week of Class Connect, I'm going to give you an assignment that is, usually I'll give you time in class, but that assignment will typically close the week after, just like the attendance quiz. So it's part of your, participation in class. So if you ever miss class, or if you're not sure about something that we did, you can come here to this Class Connect assignment page and be able to do that. All right, so that is our course. It was so nice to meet you. I am really excited to help you learn and grow as readers and writers this year. And I provided a link to a Flipgrid so that I can meet you too. So I just want you guys to make a tiny short video just introducing yourself so I can hear how your name is pronounced and, learn a little bit more about you, and you can learn a little bit more about your classmates as well. Hope to see you soon.